Well, a very good afternoon to all the media and the print media. Thank you for giving us time to meet here today in this conference hall. I've called this thing to give a press statement about the entity of CAWD, where some or many may not be aware of what actually is CAWD. CAWD is an executive agency overseeing all the construction works under the general administration. In addition to this, we look after the Department of Law and Justice, the Border Affairs, the Village Guard, Election Department, NSO, and some portion of the spillover works of treasuries and accounts, and the entire CRPF cantonments spread across Nagaland. Our staff has 17 deputy commissioners headquarters, where the latest is the Meluri district, which is slated to be tentatively inaugurated on 21st of February this year. Besides the DC headquarters, we have 24 ADC headquarters, 17 SDO civil headquarters, and 65 EAC headquarters spread across the state. We have approximately about 1,588 numbers of functional and non-functional buildings under the general administration. We are so grateful to the government of Nagaland, especially the Honorable Chief Minister, for giving utmost importance to the general administration, for giving the CAWD sufficient grants to construct and complete around 30 projects in the span of a little more than 3 years, such as the DC office complex in Thak and Mawakchung, and the following DC bungalows at Twensang, Thak, Woka, and Tifrey. A good number of ADC office complexes, SDO civil office, EAC office and residences, GA house, JRS house, including the Chief Secretary's residential bungalow and Kohima, which was duly inaugurated. In addition to this, as a pilot project, the government of Nagaland has given us grant to construct 14 numbers of pre-engineered structure, which is the first of its kind. It's not actually a prefab structure, but it is a pre-engineered structure spread over 13 EAC residents and one ADC residence at Teni, as a pilot project where the works are in full swing. Currently, the CAWD is constructing DC office complexes at Zenaboto, Twensang, Noklak, Shamato, Newland, and Seminyu, and the DC office complex at Dimapur, which is the oldest one, which is on the pipeline. We have already sanctioned the project. We will be starting the district administration of DC's office in Dimapur will be shifting to the STI in Purna Bazar, where the new DC office complex for Dimapur will start. The DC office bungalow, ADC office complex Akuluto, the JRS house Longlang, ADC residence Chalupa are on the verge of completion and to be inaugurated within this current financial year. Here, a state-of-the-art circuit house, Chumugirima, is sanctioned, where the work is to be taken up within this first week of February, adjacent to the Sambugudin Stadium, where we have just inaugurated. We are also thankful to the government of Nagaland for giving CAWD the opportunity, as we have just inaugurated the first ever stadium constructed by the CAWD, since CAWD is mostly assigned with construction of functional and non-functional buildings, but this is the first opportunity, as we have just seen the Sambugudin Stadium, that we are honored to have done this, started by us and completed today. Outside the box of the general administration, the CAWD has constructed and inaugurated the District Court of Woka, Twensang, and Zenaboto, the Judicial Officer's flat at Mon and Mawakchung, the VG Rest House at Tizama, the District Jail at Longlang, and the Nagaland Olympic Association Office Complex at Kohima. Currently, we are constructing the District Court of Mon and Noklak, which is in 100% CSS, which is in good progress. Also, the CAWD is constructing the flat type quarters for law officers and at Kohima as well as for the border affairs in Kohima, which is nearing completion. The CAWD is also constructing the first ever Village Guard Commandant's Office at Twensam. Here I would like to say that the VG is one of the oldest subsidiary force where in the eastern areas it was a long fell need. So the Commandant's Office is stationed there for the entire state. It is stationed at Twensam, where we have started and the works are in full progress. Over and above that, we are constructing the Village Guard Training Center at Sangpur Samator, which is also under completion. This CAWD was completed the EVM and VVPAT warehouse of election department in almost all the district headquarters as in the district. The CAWD is also involved in the executive agency for constructing and maintaining all the semi-permanent and temporary structures of the CPMF, that is the CRPF centers all over the state. Today, the purpose of sharing this statement to the media is to highlight that the government is giving dire importance for all-round development and working in earnest so as to provide basic infrastructure to the general administration and all the allied departments for effective implementation and all-round progress. So this is one press statement which I would like to share and let you all know also that see, the general administration is the core of any development or any office, and it's not only the general administration, whatever other sister department we are taking care of, like government is trying their best to implement that. And I would share with you all also that yes, maybe some other department where CSS and SE projects are there. One of the lacuna of all these hurdles and the incomplete project is sometimes it has to do with the land owner issues also. Contractors also, with the department, most of the department also, we try our best to finish the projects in time, but there's so many issues are there at times. Yes, definitely the government we are a consumer state, funding pattern also it lacks sometimes, but I would share with the media also today that it's not only the department, but I think the media also as well as the government, people also, they should also understand that the government is not just living over the projects or the department. So this is a few words which I thought I'll share with this documentation things are there where the number of buildings which we have mentioned only the number, but statistically if you will see, we have all the papers where the number of projects which have been sanctioned and inaugurated, and I would share that today as we start our new ventures off with this DC office complexes, which we are equally considering all over the district. It's not only isolated to one district, but so far as general administration we cater to the 60 legislators. So somewhere or the other, since it is a administrative thing, government is also giving so much of importance that most of the nook and corner of the state, we are not able to look after each ESC headquarter or ADC headquarter, but by and large, according to the priority we are considering, and the government is very much serious about the new district which has been created, and this progress of works are going on now. So with this statement, I end my thing, and if there is any question to ask, if one or two questions can be take, or if it is okay.
The CAWD, it's like you said, normally takes up work which is related to the home department, right, the administration center. But how did this arrangement come about? Your department or your agency to build this?
See, actually, all the public grounds, the custodians are the district administrator, that is the DC. So public ground in Kohima, Zinaboto, the custodians are the deputy commissioners. Now this, since it is within the perimeter of the DC office complex, government so desires that this ground should come be, the agency should be given to the CAWD. That is how we came out with this assignment. Yeah.